morning, Bowie High. The second month of 2024 is around the corner. I heard the Raven fans and Cameroonian fans were too happy over the weekend. With that, let's get started with Ewatomi Odusoga, Lucie Dauverchain, and Fourtune Ezeogu with weather. Don't forget to smile, BHS. And this is the Bulldog Bulletin.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Tuesday, January 30th, 2024, and it's the last week of the #1 month of the year. I'm Ewatomi Odusoga.
And I'm Lucie.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Back at it on a Tuesday, and it's also the last January day of the year for us. Let's see what's happening on campus. Today's top story is a repeat, in case you missed it last time, regarding underclassmen and the 2024-2025 school year. As we start getting ready for pre-registration process in building next year's students' schedules. Guidance will be coming around and starting this week to all 9th, 10th, and 11th grade English class to help you start figuring out what you want to have on your schedule for next year. So start thinking about what courses you have your eye on. Class like Mr. Arcos's Media Arts Production, Mrs. Buchanan's Computer Graphic 2, Mr. Lermaster's AP Psych, and any of the Part 2, Part 3, or Part 4 classes will need signatures from the instructor, so you should start reaching out before then for application and or approvals. The deadline for schedule request is set for February 16th, so don't miss your chances because many are offered on a first-come, first-served basis.
And potentially, media arts students should really act quickly because the big guy only takes 20 applicants, and the rest are limited according to the seats and supplies. Our next note we'd like to add is if you like to subtract a bad grade from your report cards and progress reports, consider multiplying your chances of getting a passing grade by at least 50% and commit to a fraction of your time to the Mu Alpha Theta's weekly math tutoring session, offered every Tuesday in Miss Williams' room 40. They'll help you with anything math related. Just hit this QR code and they'll do everything to their 100th power to help you divide and conquer. So come get some.
That was a lot of math, Ben.
Thanks. Mrs. Craigies also invites any interested students to join her for Girls Who Code every Monday at 2:45 in room 154. If that's your thing, Craigie also suggests you consider putting AP Computer Science or Engineering Design on your schedule during pre-registration.
Our latest sports update are next as we congratulate the basketball teams who beat up on their Bladensburg counterparts last night, with the boys coming away with an away victory 61-50, with Julian King draining 12 points and Ash Wright on fire with 25 points. Wow! The girls notched their 13th win of the season, 69-9 at home. Is that right? In the pool, both the girls and boys swim teams beat Gwyn Park at Bowie State. For the girls, they won 111-47. The relay teams swept the Hornet with first place wins in the 200 meter relay, seen here, the 200 free relay, and the 400 free relay. The ladies also took first place win in the 100 and 200 free with Helen Zuleta, the 200 IM and 500 free by Elena Zimmerman, the 50 free by Pauli Sava, also seen here, and the 100 meter fly by Alanis Martinez. For the boys, they got the victory 105-40, also dominating the relays in the 200 medley, 200 free, and the 400 free. Individually, they took first place wins in 7 of 8 events, with Gavin Beckery in the 200 free, Matthew Bass in the 200 IM, and in the 500 free, Matthias Foster in the 50 free, Christopher Good for the 100 meter fly, and Noah Brinton in the 100 free and the 100 breast. Special thanks to Mrs. Lopez for the video and Mrs. Q for the pic and rundown.
Last week was a good one for the bocce team, who won second place in their bracket at the county championships last week, beating Roosevelt 11-0. Good job. Special thanks to Miss Brands, who tells us, coming up this week, we have a 1 p.m. swim meet this afternoon. Boys basketball away at Suitland, and girls home versus the Rams tonight. Both with the typical 5:30 JV and 7 p.m. varsity start. Wednesday has wrestling at home versus Parkdale at 5:30. Thursday, girls basketball travels, or maybe we should say dribbles, to Roosevelt, and boys are at home against the Raiders. Then Friday, cheerleading heads to Flowers for a 5 p.m. competition, and Saturday features wrestling at Flowers at 10 a.m. and swimming at PGCC versus Roosevelt at 9 a.m. Good luck to everyone. The seasons are coming to a close.
Good, especially the seniors who are competing in their final high school season. In spring sport news, the tennis team have their first interest meeting coming this afternoon in the senior lounge at 2:50. Make sure you have a right schedule and see Miss Teeth in room 45 if you can't make the meeting. And as for spring sports in general, anyone interested in trying out March 1st for baseball, softball, tennis, auto track, or boys or girl lacrosse should contact the coach associated with each sport with any questions. Find a list of them on the Bowie Bulldog Athletics page, and you must all register on activate.com with a K by February 26. You must have a 2.0 GPA for the second quarter to be eligible.
Hope you made the cut. Fourtune Ezeogu is standing by in the weather center with our 2-day forecast ready to ponder. Hey there.
Sup? That whole seniors last season in high school thing kind of got me in my feelings a little. Hard to believe it's coming to an end, just like January. And I hope you all end it like you want. But onto the weather. We're getting back to normal after last week's late heat wave out of nowhere with a look at our 7:50 a.m. Doppler radar, which is clear across the DMV with a current temp of 34 degrees, just like you would expect in January. We will go back and forth with the clouds today, especially in the morning hours. The sun will be shining and getting covered up. Look for a high of 44 degrees with light breeze and a fall back down to 34 tonight, followed by a Wednesday high of 46 with lots of clouds and just a slight chance of rain tomorrow. Then it gets a little colder tomorrow night with a low of 34 and more light winds. NationalToday.com is telling us January 29th has these honorable days to observe. A day to appreciate the flaky goodness of a tasty good treat on Croissant Day. A silly one as we sing for Yodel for Your Neighbors Day. Yahoo-hoo! On a serious note, put all your differences aside and maybe you can yodel off for School Day of Nonviolence and Peace. And years to the heroes that gave their lives for the greater good, like MLK, Malcolm X, and Gandhi on Martyr Day. And I'm out. I'm Fourtune, and I will see you next time. And stay tuned for this message from the yearbook staff.
I mean, he is just so morally good. He's rich. You ladies all right?
Oh my god, it's a yearbook. I need to go buy mine.
It's online!
Thanks, Forgy. Our next story is a story about a group that likes to create and tell stories. Join Bowie High's National English Honor Society for its upcoming book drive set to crack open from March 1st to 15th. They're looking for book donation geared toward English as second language learners and reading comprehensions specifically, but will still take all kinds of books as long as they're new or lightly used. You can drop off donation in room 200 or in the boxes set to appear in your English classroom. If you have any question, email Ms. Dixon at sarah.dixon at pgcps.org. The end.
The SAT word of the day is the adjective atavistic, defined as characterized by reverting to an earlier type or behavior throwback. Unfortunately, Detroit, they went back to an atavistic form they thought they got past.
They had such a big lead and blew it. But as Commanders, fans are ready to welcome their offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, to help us reboot the team. And congrats to Kansas City and San Fran. But that's the it for us today on your flagship show for all things Bowie High.
Please do us a solid and subscribe and bookmark our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD Bulldog Bulletin for a replay of this and all our episodes. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Lucie. Have a great week, seize the day, and remember, the Bulldog Pack has always got your back.